Well, here we are, another Tuesday. No knock at the door from Christian, bit disappointing. But it turns out he was up in Scotland for a guy that's won again for the second time. He won 5 years ago. No, I don't begrudge that. The guy is, if he won 5 years ago, he couldn't play for a year, but he's been paying his money for the last 4 years. So, fair play to him. Good luck to him. Don't mind that at all. So where was I? Zone 2. Middle of Zone 2 too. Not far off Zone 1. That doesn't count, it's still Zone 2. Now, if you remember, on Saturday, well, it seems most of us in the comments were going to go higher than the average. Because even though I didn't think it would be higher, knowing how the judges judge, I expected them to go higher. So quite a lot of us, I think, were going higher than the average. But I didn't go quite high enough by the look of it, because I still ended up in Zone 2. I was sort of alright on the vertical, a couple of pixels out. How many out was I? 5. I should have gone 5 pixels to the left and about 75 pixels further north. And now I would have won, but I didn't. So unlucky Mart. So let's have a look at what the judges did then, because I'd be interested to see how they looked at this. Right, 8 judges this week, and this is where they are. Now, that cross on the left over there, my very first cross I did before I even made last Tuesday's video was on the edge of that girder thing there. And then when I spent more time looking at it, I'd come further over to this side, near this edge of this black box thing. But then after we'd done the average, and I thought, yeah, I'm sort of happy where I am, near the edge of the black box. But I couldn't help thinking that the judges are going to go higher. Some of them will go higher. So I thought, yeah, let's go up a bit. And I think we were on the right track. And there's one down here. It's a bit of a strange one, but and none of them are that far out. I mean, this one on the left seems to be a bit of a way out, but I mean, considering that's what I went for the first time, then who am I to sort of criticise that? And there's one further over. But yeah, there's a few of them had gone higher up here. But bigger spread than I was expecting. But the average worked out, pretty much what I was expecting. Which is always bizarre, because you look at where the judges have gone and you think that's ridiculous. And then when you look at the end result, you think, well, actually, the end result sort of makes sense. But yeah, I was sort of in line with it vertically, but I hadn't quite gone high enough, which is a shame. Anyway, and I know this is a result because they left all the judges in, all 8. This is the end of the judging video. I haven't listened to it. I just skipped through to see what they did, because the results have only just come in. It's only 4:45. So that's that. So look at this week's picture, because this week is an odd one, and I don't know what I'm doing with this. Now, why I say it's why I say it's an odd one is because at the moment, I'm getting it really, really high up. But if I draw a line from this giant here on the right-hand side, Goliath, up to my first cross of the week, see what lines up with his eyeball and his lug hole and everything, and that sort of makes sense that he's looking along that eye line. This guy's looking really steep. He's got his head right back and his eyes are up. So if I draw a line again up through mine, I'm even tempted to think they're looking even higher, but I just don't think they would go that much higher. And I've tried to take the others sort of into the background of what are the other the people sitting behind in the seats doing. Now, chances are, depth of field on the camera lens, they might be 50 feet, 100 feet behind. But, what direction are they looking in? Well, this woman here, she looks as though she's looking at my cross. This fella next to him could be. But Sarah Millican, sitting up the back here, she's looking to her right and down. She's looking exactly at my cross as though it's in front of her. And that's the weirdest thing ever, because she should be looking up and across the field. So that's just really freaky, that is. Although it looks as though she's looking right. She's taking a break from one of her comedy shows and appearing on Would I Lie to You, and she's looking to her right and down at my cross as though she could reach out and touch it. That's bizarre. I mean, these two old fellas, they're just looking towards the players, so they're not too much to go by. And then we've got Joe Biden walking across the front of them all. He doesn't know where the hell he's going, does he? But yeah, that's my first crosses there. So I'm 1510565 as my first one of the week. And I looked at it a couple of times and I thought, yeah, I can't see that they'd go that high, but I can't see any way of me bringing that cross any further down. But, of course, the point is, with all this massive open space here, it could be a huge, huge spread from the judges. That's my problem with that. I'm hoping that because there's a dark patch on Sarah Milligan's cardigan or jacket, whatever, that, they'll go where the cross stands out, like a psychological thing. So they'll all be bunched around there. So anyway, it's best I can do from now. Let me know you got on in, guys, because I think a lot of us had gone higher for last week's picture. So there must be a few of us that have done well this week. Or I've done zone 2, but I would imagine it's quite a few of you in zone 1. And let me know what you think with this, because I'm not convinced. I think it's going to be a huge spread and the ball could actually end up anywhere. So I probably won't be doing any more than my free cross. Not that I really do anyway. So leave me a coordinate now for Saturday so we can make another one. Revcomps. Now, the only one I've got for Thursday is this RS6, because I think it popped up in a dream that I was driving an RS6. I can't remember if I was enjoying it. I must have been, yeah. But I didn't go for anything else on here. And the weird thing is, last night they added some more for next Monday's draw. And there's nothing there I really fancy, because this Porsche GT3, 50,000 tickets more or less, apart from one, and I thought that's high odds. Then we got this Volkswagen Touareg, 20,000 tickets. The Audi RS3, only 2,000 tickets, but 20 quid a ticket near enough. Didn't fancy this Volvo, and this Honda's again is £23. 57 a ticket at the moment. That's with 10% off, so that's going to be 26, 25 and a half, 26 quid a ticket by the time it comes off the early bird. Only 1,000 tickets, mind. I do like this. It's one of them Suzuki Jimneys, but they've done it like the G-Wagon. It looks exactly like a G-Wagon. They've even put Mercedes-Benz badges on the grille, and I think they're on the alloy wheels as well, I noticed earlier. But on the steering wheel, it's still got the big S from Suzuki in the middle of it. I do like that. It's 6 quid a ticket at the moment and 10,000 tickets, so I'm in an R in. And I really don't know if I was to win it, would I take that? Because I would really want to take it. Or would I take the 30 grand? I think when it come to it, I'd probably take the 30 grand, but I would really want to take that. But as of yet, I haven't bought any tickets on it. It's the auto draws that usually get me, and even they haven't these days. Well, I'm going to have to scroll these down a bit in a second. So I've got one on this, this Fiesta ST3. I just chucked one on there as a bit of a punt, really. Didn't bother with the van, this Audi convertible, not a puff. Had no use for this van, although it would be handy to turn into a day van. Of course, I had one on this EcoSport. Won one before, want to win one again. That's Wednesday, that's Friday. Let me scroll up a bit. Quite like the Mercedes, but I probably wouldn't keep it. Lawnmower, I live in a flat, I haven't got a lawn. Digger, I got nothing to play with in the garden. I like this Macan. I do like, of all the Porsches, I think it would be, if I was going to buy one with my own money, it would be a Macan. Because it's smaller than the Cayman, whatever it is. The big one, the Cayenne, I think it is. But cheap tickets at £1, so it was 120,000 tickets, bar one. So I didn't bother. Didn't get one on this BMW. I'm not convinced I'd keep that either. The only two things that have got my attention at the moment, and there's plenty of time because one is next Monday and one is next Tuesday in the draw, is this Nissan Cash Cow. I like that. It's the Tecna one with all the, it's got all the good spec on it. Nice looking car. And I like this 4Motion camper van. It's a 2015. It's a T5. But it's nice. It's 4Motion, so it's a 4-wheel drive and it's an automatic DSG box. I do like that. Trouble is, it's 20,000 tickets, but you can't have it both ways, can you? It's cheap tickets, $2.97 a ticket. So if anything, if I do go for any more of these auto draws, it's going to be this Nissan and this four-wheel drive automatic camper van. Other than that, nothing else for me there on Revcomps. I did say I was cutting back, and I said that for months and never did, but I am actually cutting back these days. Feeling the pinch now. So that's it from me. Let me know you got on, guys. Give me a coordinate now for Saturday. Plenty of them, please, so we can get a good average. And good luck for next week, everyone.